Number 16, we have a hexagon surrounded by a circle. The circle is basically not included in the problem because that's the mirror, and we're only interested in this dark shaded spot. So we're going to do a hexagon minus a circle. The hexagon is going to be the 1/2 p times a. The circle is going to be pi r squared. Our circle's radius goes from the center to here, and that's marked as 10. So our circle is going to be 3.14 times 10 squared, which is going to give me a total of 314. For the hexagon, we need the apothem, the side length, the number of sides, and the perimeter. We know the number of sides is 6. The apothem is 12 because this piece is marked as 2. So from the center to the side, it's 2. So if we think about our triangle, we know that to find our central angle, we divide by the 360 by the number of sides. So we get that this angle is 60 degrees. My apothem splits it in half. So this angle is going to be 30 degrees in this little triangle. The 12 is the apothem. I need to figure out the side length, so I need this piece here. So if I use trig, I would do the tangent of 30 equals x over 12. And then 12 times the tangent of 30 equals x. And that's what I would have to type into my calculator. When I type that into my calculator, I get 6.92 for x, and that's this piece. The entire side would be double that. So I'm going to have to double the 6.92. I get 13.84. Actually, this was 6.93, and so this would be 13.86. Okay, now I can figure out my perimeter. It's 6 times 13.86, which is 83.16. And now I can plug everything into this formula. 1/2 of 83.16 times 12. So I've got 498.96, and then I'm subtracting these two. So my total is going to be 184.96. Number 17, we need our apothem, our side, which is 8.8, our number of sides, which is 6, and our perimeter. We can multiply these two together to get our perimeter, 52.8. So we need our apothem. So this is going to be just like what we did for the last problem, where we have to use trig. We have to find that missing angle. In our last problem, it was also a hexagon. We learned that that central angle is 60, so this is 30. The apothem makes a right angle. And in this problem, I know this piece is 4.4 because the whole side is 8.8. I don't know the apothem, so I'm going to say the tangent of 30 is 4.4 over a. So a times the tangent of 30 is 4.4. So a is 4.4 over the tangent of 30. So I have 7.62 for a. And now I can plug my area formula in. 1/2 of 52.8 times 7.62. I get 201.17. Alright, next I need apothem, side length is 5.2. Number of sides for this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can get my perimeter by multiplying these two numbers together. So I've got 46.8. I'm going to need my central angle. I'm going to make my little triangle. There's 9 sides, so my central angle is going to be 40. When I make my triangle with the apothem, that means that this angle is going to be 20. So I'm just going to redraw that triangle over here. This is 20. This is my right angle. I don't know my apothem, and I can figure out this piece right here because it's going to be half of 5.2. So that's going to be 2.6. So to get my apothem, I'm going to say the tangent of 20 is 2.6 over A. When I solve this, I'm going to get A is 2.6 over the tangent of 20. I didn't show my work for all this, for the algebra steps, but it's basically set up just like this problem was. So that's how I got to this answer. I've got 7.14 for my A value. And then we plug everything into the formula. Area is 1/2 of 46.8 times 7.14. And we've got 167.08. Number 19, we need our apothem, it's 3.3. We need our side length, we don't know it. Our number of sides is 5, and our perimeter we can't get yet. So for my side length, I can use Pythagorean theorem to get this distance. So I have x squared plus 3.3 squared is equal to 4 squared. 3.3 squared gives me 10.89. 4 squared is 16. So I'm going to subtract. I get negative 5.11. And then I'm going to have to take the square root of that answer. So I've got x is 2.26. X is just this distance here. I'm going to have to double it to get my s value. So 2.26 times 2 gives me 4.52. Now I can get my perimeter because I multiply these two together. I get my perimeter is 22.6. So the area is 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. 1/2 times 22.6 times 3.3. 37.29. Find the area of the regular pentagon for this one. So for this one, we don't know the apothem. We know the side length is 14 because just this part's marked as 7, so the whole thing would be 14. There's 5 sides, so the perimeter is 5 times 7, which is, or 5 times 14, which is 70. So now I need the apothem. In order to get the apothem, I'm going to need my central angle. My central angle is going to be 360 divided by 5, which gives me 72. And then that'll tell me that each of these angles is 36. So my apothem's right here. If I look at that little triangle that I'm dealing with, this angle is 36. This is my apothem. And this is 7. So I'm going to say the tangent of 36 is 7 over A. So A equals 7 over the tangent of 36. So I've got A is 9.63. So now I can do the area is 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. So 337.05. And that's the end of 11.3.